Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Oh, let's angle that down a bit, shall we? Let's bring the boys in here, shall we? Hey, boys!
Oh,
How's it going?
I'm very high, prone to yelling.
Let's click on the boys. Let's click on the boys.
Click on those boys. Those sexy, sexy boys.
That's right.
It was going great until you played the theme song. Yeah.
Hey!
I'm just a sexy boy.
It had to be done. Now, for those of you watching this years later, or those of you watching it right now, we, of course, all were awoken this morning by and greeted by some terrible news with our morning coffee, namely the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Batman we all grew up with, Adam West, sadly passed away at the ripe old age of 88 after apparently a surprisingly short battle with leukemia. And so, yeah, that kind of sucks.
I found out right before I was literally in. I turned off my phone after the last trailer for Wonder Woman, and I found that out. So when Wonder Woman starts, I'm like, shit.
Kind of put a damper on that experience, but
yeah, I was on my 15-minute break at work.
Yeah, I was just sitting down checking some Facebook messages with my morning coffee before heading off to work, and it was literally the first thing I saw. Like, oh, I got some messages on the Facebooks. I check it, and it's like a bunch of links to articles.
Your hero's dead.
Yes.
Oh.
Basically, and to put this in perspective, when I was a kid, around Rosie's age, actually, I would almost every day, I would come home from school singing the Batman theme. So I would, like, come up to the door going, na-na-na-na-na-na-na, the little kid me. And I remember one day I came home and my mom heard me, like, singing the song loudly and proudly, all excited to come home after a hard day at school and watch some Batman. And she had to break the news that it was preempted that day. And she said she just felt horrible. But that was my routine. That was my after-school viewing every day, like 5 days a week for probably at least a couple of years. Those 10 or 12 years.
I watched Baywatch for a couple of years.
It was Batman at 4:30 as soon as I got home, and then followed by Get Smart at 5. So that was my double bill every day.
Oh yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's a picture of me somewhere in 3rd grade as Batman for Halloween with everything else like modernized Batman except for the ears. The ears were Adam West. I specifically requested I want the Adam West Batman.
Nice. By a similar token, I need to find some pictures somewhere, but around that time also, of course, I wanted to be Batman for Halloween, so my mom got some reference pictures, and she made a Batman costume for me. Got like gray nylons for me to wear for the tights, and boy, I wore that thing like probably till midway through puberty, and it was like such a struggle to get it on and off. Just my fat head almost busting the cowl at the seams, but that was like a cherished costume for a very long time. It's funny watching that show when you're a kid. You take it all so seriously. Like it is, oh my God, they're in such danger. How are they going to get... They're doomed. There's just no way they're going to get out of this.
And I have to wait until next week?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
oh, sorry, no.
I was just going to say, when it was originally on, they actually aired it 2 days a week. So apparently...
Wasn't it Wednesday? I think it was like Wednesdays and Thursdays.
It was like 2 days back to back, yeah. So they'd have the cliffhanger, and then they'd resolve it the next day. Apparently, the reason for that was kind of serendipitous. It was originally going to be a 1-hour show, but I guess ABC, the network it was on, had 2 half-hour slots, but they didn't have an hour slot. So it's like, well, why don't we just split it into 2 half hours and have a cliffhanger in the middle? Okay. And thank God, because now we got all those wonderful, ridiculous, convoluted cliffhangers with wonderful, ridiculous, convoluted solutions. It's become such a staple of that show. But,
and honestly, for people of my generation, you'd think, well, you guys didn't really have that much experience, but no, that show was so in syndication.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
God,
It was
yes.
like 2 or 3 different freaking public channels.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Syndication.
I watched that show
There's available
a
streaming
lot growing up. I loved that show.
Yeah.
From, I think about the age of like 5 to 8 or something like
Oh,
that.
it's the perfect age.
Watched
Perfect
it
age
pretty
for
much
it.
every afternoon.
Yeah.
It was
Summer 2001,
fantastic.
an hour block of Batman on TV Land.
Oh, there you go. See, yeah, I mean that's how I was watching it. Even being the old fart that I am, it was syndication because this would have been like the late '70s that I was watching it,
Yeah.
and so like 10 years after it had originally aired. And I don't think it's ever not been in syndication. Like it's been in repeats forever. You can always find it somewhere.
Right now, in fact, I bet.
Yeah,
I remember
more-
the first time I
more-
rented the movie at Family Video. This was back when they had VHS, two for $1 for VHS, 2 for $1 for a week. I rented that
Yeah.
and this at the same time,
Perfect.
Blank
Oh my
Batman
God.
and Blank Man. Perfect.
not even knowing what Blank Man was about.
Now,
By the way,
That's an
Blank
excellent children's film.
what'd you say, Skin Slip?
Blank Man is my jam. Blank Man is my shit.
Yes. The reason that's significant for those who don't understand,
Love Blank Man.
you will understand. It's in the very first scene of the movie. Just watch the movie. There.
I still need to see. I've not seen Blank Man. I need to
Oh
see
my
that.
god, I want a Blu-ray of it so bad. It doesn't exist yet, but
Uh,
it's somewhere.
maybe Kino Lorber will pick it up as one of the studio
Nope, it's just-
classics.
You know what? It needs to be a double feature with Meteor Man. God damn it!
It's
There you
it's,
go.
it's a Sony title, so if it gets
Okay.
if there's any chance, it'll be Image Entertainment or Twilight Time.
I don't think Image Entertainment exists.
Yeah. Or well, I think Sony has an MOD division too.
Ugh.
They might do
I don't
that.
want a BDR. I want a real disc.
That's
Ugh.
okay.
I'm still entitled. That's me. That's
First-
literally. I'm
First world collector
chopping the legs
problems.
out of my own argument here, but anyway.
I also have Blank
Guys, I sadly have to report there has been another death of another famous person.
Hmm.
Oh.
Sam Panopoulos, the inventor of the Hawaiian pizza, has passed away at 83.
Yes. And I blame all you assholes who've been giving him shit about pineapple pizza for like the past year.
Not 'cause you're Canadian.
You killed him! You assholes!
This is what happens when you say, don't believe the fairies.
When people are like, you don't put
Broke
fruit-
his tender, aged heart.
My
He just
My
tried to bring
favorite-
some
my-
joy to the world by putting pineapple on pizza. You just had
My
to
two
stomp
favorite-
all over
my
him.
two favorite pizzas are jalapeno and pepperoni and Hawaiian pizza. Those are my two favorite pizzas.
You don't put fruit on pizza? What the fuck do you think a tomato is, you piece of shit?
It was such a great overreaction.
Now,
I blame all
do-
you assholes.
I do have to point something out. Can you really call somebody an inventor just because they put some fruit on?
Hey, fuck you.
Yes, yes, you.
Fuck you, you ginger
Look at
piece of
look at
shit.
the impact
Fucking
that that pizza had.
Fuck off. All right.
Look at all of the
Do not disrespect
discussion,
the man. You
all
fuckface.
the cultural imports.
I'm not in the mood for your fucking ginger antics, all right?
Why did I leave these streams?
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
What? I'm complimenting you.
Should also mention there was another celebrity death this week.
Oh,
Peter
fuck.
Peter Salas, the voice of Wallace from Wallace and Gromit, passed
Yeah,
away.
another childhood. Oh.
He was at
He
the
was
ripe
also
old
very
age
old,
of.
though.
He was
Yeah.
96.
Hey, at least they were all
Yeah.
lived to be. At least most of the
Hey.
celebrity deaths that have happened this year, they've all been
Yeah.
pretty much ripe old ages to where they've had a full life and everything.
Oh,
to
yeah,
sad.
absolutely.
Unlike last year,
Like, David Chalice
He was.
lived longer than I want to live, so.
He also.
Like, good
I
for
mean,
him.
most of us probably remember him from Wallace and Gromit. The elderly in Britain, however, probably remember him from Last of the Summer Wine, where he actually was in all 295 episodes. He's the only actor to be in the entire,
Right.
20-year run of that. Or 1973 to 2010. That's really freaking long.
That's a dope, right?
I believe so, yeah. It was kind of like about a vineyard. And
Oh, that makes sense.
families running vineyards.
Fucking British people.
He also appeared
Fucking
in some
llamas.
episode of Doctor
So
Who.
weird.
So there you go.
At least British soaps are entertaining. Like at least British soaps are well written. Our
Pretty
American
much.
soaps are so bad.
Pretty much British anything. They just know how to make good television.
I'll watch a British soap over an American soap any fucking day.
Oh God,
Except
yes.
Twin Peaks.
Absolutely.
I'll watch any British soap over any American soap any fucking day.
Twin Peaks is like the
the longest
anti-soap.
running soap opera.
Which one?
What?
Doesn't Britain hold the record for one of the longest running soap operas?
I think so. Coronation Street, I think is.
I think that's what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
called Doctor Who.
That doesn't count.
You know, if Doctor Who had been running continuously since 1963, then probably, yeah, but it had a very long break in the middle. So.
Are you seriously considering the Doctor a soap opera?
No.
No. But
I
it is
hope not.
but it is serialized like a soap opera, so it's almost
Well, technically, everything now is practically a soap opera. So
that is true, yes.
The fans
technically-
look at Gotham.
the fucking soap
Technically,
opera.
your mom's
Big
a soap
bitch.
We
opera.
all know the greatest soap opera is Dark Shadows.
Oh, yes, the only gothic soap opera. Gothic
the fuck
horror
on.
soap opera.
Is it
Hold
really?
the fuck on. The greatest soap opera is Monday Night Raw, and everyone fucking
I
knows
was
it.
going to say WWE.
All right? It's one of the longest running television shows in history. Live television shows in history.
Actually, I really enjoyed that soap opera in the late 80s, early 90s called Roller Games. I wish
Dude,
it
that
had
was
lasted
great.
longer. Yeah.
In the 90s, they had Roller Jam, which was also cool.
I missed Roller Jam. I really enjoyed Roller Games, though. I actually recorded all of them.
Right on.
Yeah. Oh, well.
There's a lot of good soap operas that are on Cinemax at night.
Only Fools
Yeah.
and Horses, apparently another one Major Matoko pointed out.
Yes, that's another really long-running one.
And I had no interest in any of them, but I hope that if you're a fan, you enjoy them.
Speaking of long,
There's one I've been wanting to check out. It's called The Bill, which is basically about a police precinct. So it's a good old-fashioned cop drama, and it ran for like 30 years as well, something like that. It's like a cop soap opera, basically. A police soap opera.
A cop opera, if you will.
Cop
Opera?
opera.
A copra.
A copra. There you go.
A soap opera. A soap opera. There we go.
So now that we got all of the death out of the way, how's everybody doing this week?
Well, I'm dying. No, not really.
I'm dying to tell you.
Two. Chest pains.
I actually had a bunch of pickups because a bunch of orders and stuff came in.
Nice.
Oh, don't we all?
One of my
Wait,
or two
do
that
we
I'm
all?
expecting came in. Huh?
What?
What?
Oh, I said, don't we all?
Oh, I thought you said Dorito? That's why I was
Of
like,
course.
what?
I'm not thinking about food.
Oh, I've got Doritos. I got these.
I was looking at your box of
Wait,
I was looking at your box of Urkelos in the background there.
Look, they start as barbecue and they become
Oh, you
special.
mean this?
Yes.
Hey,
I have
Sean,
a complete breakfast.
Hey,
Did
Sean,
I do that?
Yes?
have you seen these in your store yet?
Which one's Heat Wave?
They start
Oh,
barbecue and they get spicy afterwards.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Show
Wait a
me the
minute.
first barbecue, then heat. Oh my god, I want those.
They also have a Chipotle to heat one, which are really fucking spicy. Oh my god.
Well, Chipotle's hot to begin with.
Put it this way, I had eaten gluten like early last week, so my shit was all fucked up, and then I had these goddamn Chipotle to heat chips, and I was pooping blood by the end of the week. I was like,
Wow.
fuck, dude. I was wrecked. They
I
were
wanna-
good, but they will wreck you.
Yeah, I want to try it. Those sound good. Barbecue. then
man, I'm
heat.
eating ketchup, and you just said that shit.
Just a bag of ketchup.
No, I made hash browns yesterday. The pattied hash browns.
Okay.
I'm-
Yeah.
And I'm too lazy to like heat up the leftovers, so what I did was I left it in a Ziploc bag, and I squirted ketchup in it and shook it.
It's like shake and bake hash browns without the
Yeah.
baking.
Yeah, I don't have to. So I don't really have to dip anything. It's just
That's like
That is ultimate
So, like,
bachelor right
I was
there.
gonna
Right-
say
right.
that's like a bachelor thing.
right when I took a bite. That's when Brandon was like, "Yeah, I was shitting blood," and like, damn.
Oh, look,
Perfect.
I'm eating something that kind of looks like shitty
It was
blood.
like a big ketchup piece, and I was like, "Oh, good ketchup, yum."
I should mention.
I mean, bloody shit pieces. How fortuitous, Brandon.
I should mention, plug. This is around the time of the year a lot of you guys start doing your movie marathons, is it not?
Soon.
I seem to have heard some mentions, mutterings of editings
I
and
did-
filmings.
I gotta write a fucking script out first.
I did my movie marathon like a few months ago.
Big question.
3 months ago.
Yeah, I did mine 2 months or a month and a half ago, and I just still have to do all the
editing,
the skit type stuff with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because I know Luke just put up the trailer for his.
Yeah.
It's coming out next month,
Yeah.
apparently. So
I had fun filming my part. For that.
Oh, so did I. He really gave me a lot of gold to work with this year, so
yeah,
it was a lot of fun. I always loved that one that you did with him, though, Ryan, where you were the hard-boiled detective, and you guys did like that really good black and white like interrogation scene, and
we took that Blade Runner. He took the Blade Runner script and basically like rewrote it.
Yes, it was great.
This is the first year no one's asked me to be.
In simple words, only the good things that come to your mind about your marathon.
Yeah.
Tell you about my marathon. That was great.
But
what was
year,
it? You were Harry
marathon
Kane,
was moist.
known as the Hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
Well, what happened
Love
was
that.
he had me nicknamed the Hurricane. I just kept saying, like, after I get killed, I'm like, dude, why did I get killed? I'm like, Harry Kane. Like, that's where it came from. I'm Harry fucking Kane. Like, I'm sweet.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying you kind of
Harry.
came up with your own backstory for that.
Oh
character,
yeah, like
right?
I went into a completely method actor style. I was like, this, like when I'm interrogating him, I'm like not even me. It's Harry Kane all the way.
You became
So
the character.
I've been planning, kind of plotting out mine because I want to do a time travel thing, but like I was also inspired by the Tunnel with Harry, and I'm thinking like maybe I'll do both. Like
you should.
Like I'm thinking I'm gonna stumble across my own murder. So I am both Harry. I'm both Harry, the cop, and the guy who killed him, and the battered wife. And I'm gonna be like all the parts.
I love it.
I just don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I just don't know.
That sounds very complicated, but if you can pull it off, awesome.
Maybe Lulu could cameo.
That's. If anyone's good at playing multiple characters, it is Richard O'Hagan. He has many voices in him.
Something I just imagined for Brandon's video, which I do not believe is actually possible on YouTube, but it would be really cool if you could, like, you know how they do those videos where you can, like, interact with them, you know? What if you had
like a choose your own adventure kind of thing?
Choose your own adventure kind of thing. And
you
choose what Brandon looks at next.
Hold on. Before you get too far into that, I don't know if you're aware, but first off, that is dependent on using annotations in order to branch to the different videos.
So you can do that on YouTube?
No, because they took annotations away! You can't do annotations anymore!
They took away annotations?
They did!
Yeah.
Just without announcing it or anything, I went to add some annotations to a video, which I rarely do, and it's like, yeah, as of March 1st, we no longer do annotations. Like, what? Why?
At least the videos that previously had annotations, they're leaving those.
They still work. Yeah.
I got a question.
You just can't
Are
create
you
new
salty, Sean?
Yes. Because I wanted to do a choose your own adventure thing. I've been wanting to do
Are
that
those
for years.
pretzels making you thirsty?
And I waffled and didn't do it, and now I can't ever.
I got a question. How are people still using Google Hangouts Live? I thought they did away with it.
They have sort of a variation of it. It's
assholes.
Yeah, it's like not the same, but different.
So basically, they just wanted to throw a wrench in everything and be like, "Fuck y'all." And then, like in three months,
they want to make it so only people with the streaming equipment can stream.
Yeah.
The software and all that shit. They don't want to be the person with the software anymore. They just want to be the service.
I see. Yeah. So kind of like what we're doing on Twitch. But
yeah, they want to just be Twitch instead of Twitch plus the other shit.
Yeah.
And they want me to sign up for YouTube Red. Fuck you.
Oh, dude, here's the thing. Last week they prompted me to do a survey. I'm like, oh, I'll do a survey.
Oh,
And in that
the
fucking
survey.
I said, You have made it a very unsafe place for artists. You do not make it safe. We don't feel safe. You know, like I just went on this big fucking rant in the comment box about because you choose to go with lining your pockets with money and choosing the people with money or the artists, you are fucking up your own platform, and that we're all moving in droves other platforms. As soon as Twitch makes their interface like simpler and more like YouTube, boom, done. YouTube's dead. Yeah, that's it.
Well, like,
fucking done.
They had like a YouTube Red preview like in Wonder Woman, like for like the theater, and they were like, you know, we gather with the creators on YouTube, and I'm like, fuck you.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. You cater to the people that
make us money.
Yeah, you gather.
Their parents are already millionaires, and so they freaking make Vine videos, and like, you know, then they start YouTube channels. It's like,
they have all the fancy equipment. They can buy all the new fancy shit.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
I get tired of seeing. I mean,
us working class YouTubers barely scraping by.
Yeah.
Dude, I make $10 a month on my YouTube. Like, go fuck yourself. Get bent.
That's more than I make.
Red.
Yeah.
You know, like, and now that YouTube Red exists, when that YouTube Red started, I got less money, and now they're fucking with my ad income. Every time I fucking cuss. By the way, you don't get to have ads on this one because I fucking cussed in it. Sorry.
Oh, what the fuck ever.
YouTube Red is just code word for like a big red dog dick, and they're shoving it right up all of our ass.
Red Rocket.
It's Clifford's dick.
I've moved on to barbecue.
It's not just any dick.
Damn it, you guys are making me want munchies.
The big red dog's big red rocket ramming up her fucking rear ends.
I don't have any munchies. I need munchies.
Almost a fucking alliteration. Almost. So close.
YouTube Red's like, munch on this, bitch.
I don't get
YouTube Red Foreman, maybe.
No, I don't get money until Monday from those guys.
It's just like dumbass. You're like, what? What happened? Dumbass. Like, what? This is my ads were replaced with dumbass.
Like the classic author Alexander Dumbass.
Yeah. You can't get this monetized because you said shit in this video.
I'm currently reading
I said John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, you son of a bitch.
Not shit.
Well, now you just said bitch, so
I am presently reading Dracula by Bram Stoker.
Bram
that's
Stoker.
inappropriate for children.
You said Bram Stoker.
I know.
Well, I'm reading something about Stroker Ace, so there.
Stroker Ace.
It's like, yes, today I read Ben Hur. And it's going to be like, you said bend over or did her. I'm like, wait, what?
What? Huh?
This is the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins.
Did
you say dildo?
I should have prefaced by saying I had a couple shots before the live started. So.
Excellent.
So those who don't know, Ryan is properly fucked.
I get raunchy, belligerent, cuss Ryan.
I'm like Joe Pesci in Lethal Weapon 4. They fuck you on the cell phones. They fuck you on the.
That's the worst Lethal Weapon, by the way.
No, you're like that one video where you're going.
Bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're telling me two 40-year-old American policemen can defeat a fucking 35-year-old Asian martial artist? Are you fucking kidding me? Not on your goddamn life. Not with luck, not with skill. They do not have it. I'm sorry.
I remember so little about those movies.
Well, it's worse than that, Brandon, actually. Because
I will watch the first Lethal Weapon the day I die. The fourth can go fuck itself.
The fourth, I still think is fun. It's just not like.
It's worse than that, though, because when you consider the fact that the character of Murtaugh was actually turning 50 when the first Lethal Weapon took place, so therefore he would have been 61 years old and fighting a martial artist.
That's half his fucking, by the way.
They really were getting too old for that shit.
Point out that Jet Li could whip those two guys plus half the fucking police were blindfolded at that age.
Well, remember Lethal Weapon 3.5, like when he Murtaugh became like a manager for the Angels and like he adopted those kids.
What? I don't know what movie it is. I'm sorry.
I must be the director's cut. I haven't seen that version.
That's my favorite.
Has your favorite actor Sean Joseph Gordon-Thomas?
Yeah.
Joseph,
Gordon
Lethal
Bombay?
Weapon.
What?
Joseph
Lethal-
Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
One and the
What
same.
was the reference, Ryan? I didn't it went over my head.
No.
It had that little black kid in it who really liked
Yeah.
Jello.
It
Webster?
can happen.
Lethal Weapon 3.5. Angels in the Outfield.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that in so long. I don't even remember.
Oh my god.
It's been so long that I remember that the boyfriend was an abusive piece of shit. I remember that. He's like, and he said that, you know, if the Angels won the World Series, something happened.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Like
That's all I
Tony
remember.
Danza.
That's the
Oh,
entire
his
fucking
father, yeah.
memory.
Tony Danza woke up one day and was like, you know what? I want to be in a dramatic role.
That's a- you're a
Oh,
dick.
I didn't even remember that about the movie. Now, yeah. He's
I
the
watched
pitcher
it
with the
not too
bad
long
elbow.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And he has scenes where he, quote, struggles with life. And so, like, it's like,
It's his version of dramatic acting.
Dude, every morning I
But he
struggle at
looks
life.
more
And I
like,
can act better than
it's more like
Tony
Joey
Danza.
from Friends than.
Tony
I
Danza
won't pitch
was
for anyone but George Knox.
yeah.
Yeah, Tony Danza can't act, but he's a funny motherfucker, so we gotta give him cover credits, dude.
I think I am going to construct some munchies. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Didn't you just have fucking dinner?
Yeah, but you guys are eating chips and I want munchies now.
You fucking.
Ah!
He did
And-
specify munchies, not a meal.
I need to construct some munchies out of things that aren't munchable until they're made.
I have
feel
to
like-
go brush my teeth now.
I'll turn my volume up so you can hear the kitchen antics. There you go.
I feel like I'm about to go to town on that bottle of ketchup.
The bloody poop sauce?
Yeah, do you ever, like, crave, like, salt and you, like, don't have any, like, chips or anything, so I just ate them all? And you still crave it and you're like, damn, those condiments sure sound good.
No, never once.
No.
That pickle juice sure sounds good.
In fact,
Ew.
I
No.
That cheese whiz
I
sounds
tried to
good.
eat some Ripple chips this
Look.
week, and I'm like,
Look, you cannot say cheese is a condiment. It is fat guy candy, all right?
Oh, wait a second.
It's
I have a
crack
huge...
seal for fat guys, all right?
I actually have a huge fresh fruit salad that is in there I might get. That sounds really
Fruit
good, actually.
salad. Yummy, yummy.
Look at the kitty, you got a kitty.
It's yummy,
It's
and my motherfucking tummy. I hear
Why am I hearing laughter?
Sean's
Sean-
making a mess.
Sean just took a piss and looked down.
Sounds like he was banging cutlery or something.
Y'all be glad to know that in my movie marathon video so far, out of the whole bunch of hilarious clips from archive.org, like appropriately timed too. So I'm watching Woodstock the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
sweet.
put in all these clips of like don't do drugs and hippies are evil.
Did you already watch
Hippies Are
it?
Evil was actually like narrated by Robert Mitchum. I like that name correctly.
Hippies are evil.
Mitchum.
Did you already
Whatever
watch
was
it? Did you already do your marathon?
Yeah, I'm editing it now.
Oh, okay. So you've
40
seen
minutes
Woodstock.
in.
Yeah, I remember Woodstock. I was like, I put it in and I expected to only watch like a couple hours that evening, and I ended up watching the whole damn thing.
It was wonderful.
I had like a psychedelic experience, but without the pot and stuff.
Fucking hippies, man. Fucking hippies.
By the time Joe Cocker came on, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm done. What would you do if I sang out of tune? And I was like sitting on the couch like, holy shit, I'm so drunk off my water.
You looked really thirsty at that time too. Just saying.
Yeah.
He was
My-
sweating up a storm up on stage there.
I am doing something for my marathon
Every
video this
N-bomb,
year
it's
that
like a gallon of sweat comes off him.
I will say this. I will give a little clue for one thing I'm doing for my video, and I am singing in my marathon video. But that's all I'm going to give away. But I have a whole thing planned, a huge epic thing planned that has not been done before that I've seen so far.
By anyone ever.
Well, that's done the marathon videos. I'm sure people have done it, but in fact, that's the only thing I've actually already recorded the singing portions, and I'm just doing all the visual stuff, and that's the only thing I have left to do. And then I'm done with the video. I'll probably
I have some Ninja Turtles news.
End of July is when I'm uploading mine.
Oh, I'm uploading mine probably in the next few weeks. I'll be editing it over the next week.
What Ninja Turtles news is there?
Greg Sipes, who currently voices Michelangelo, and for many people, myself included, has become the quintessential voice of Michelangelo.
The Michelangelo of a generation, my friend.
Michelangelo of a generation.
Of a generation.
He has said that he is probably going to be involved with the new series on Nickelodeon. So he didn't say he would be like the Michelangelo of that series, but he said he was going to be working with the creators of the new series.
What was the reasons for the cancellation of the previous?
Viacom is stupid.
Yep.
That's the literal answer. There's no other answer, but Viacom is stupid.
Because
Well,
didn't Stout, you have the opinion? I think you said it was slightly controversial in circles of saying that it was actually very a very well done adaptation.
To be completely and totally fair, I'm pretty sure I heard actually at one point. I'm pretty sure I heard at one point.
I watched it again. Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm still laughing. But I heard at one point that they had actually only planned to do a certain amount for that series.
Oh.
They've kind of like reached that point already.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
for fuck's sake,
it was doing so well that they didn't want to, and this last season basically is just them getting to do everything they wanted to do.
Didn't it end on a cliffhanger, though?
No, I don't think it's going to have a cliffhanger.
Oh, well, at least it's that,
Because they said and did everything they wanted to do, so now it's basically everything else that they like, all their wish list stuff. That's what this season is, which is why it's going to end, or at least like in the October time frame, they're going to have Ninja Turtles Universal Classic Monsters crossover, which I'm excited
really
for. That's going to be awesome.
Is he never got Ice Cream Kitty action figure?
Now there was one,
I know.
but it was for.
Nope. It's an accessory. I'm sorry. It's not an action figure. It's an accessory. You know it's true.
It is a disappointment. Yes.
Better than nothing, but
They have like
practically
outright.
nothing.
They said it was going to come out, and then for a year or two, they're like, "Yeah, we're still coming out. It's going to come out."
And then
We'll
they
do
didn't
it.
know about the
And
Viacom
then
decision, though.
This 2017, this toy fair, they finally came out and said, "Oh yeah, that's been shelved." Apparently.
That's because they knew that they were canceling the show at that point. They knew they weren't going to be doing it. We did the new show, which is annoying.
Ice Cream Kitty, for those who don't know, is voiced by Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, I think they should
It's
release
the voice of the creator of the Ninja Turtles.
the figures that
Wow.
we're going to release anyway, but as like one-ofs in each line until they finish off all the characters in the original series. One series
Major
every
Patoko
series
pointed out
could be
that.
half figure.
Yeah. Major Patoko pointed out that Payday 2 is currently free on Steam. Free to the first 5 million?
500,000? 5 million? I don't know.
I thought it was 5 million.
Large 5 number? You get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too upset about what they're doing with Ninja Turtles. It's like, I guess they feel like it's not getting us enough viewership, even though it's still a pretty highly viewed series. It's like, it's not getting the viewership that it used to get. So they want to do something new. To be fair, I think they're going the right path with their new series, because they got the guy behind fucking Samurai Jack for this. So it's like, okay, you're taking away everyone's new favorite Ninja Turtle series, but replacing it with like what could be, and well, it appears to be.
So essentially, they're not doing what they did with Spectacular Spider-Man, where they canceled that great show and then put on the stupid fucking 5-year-olds think it sucks show.
Well, people are worried that it's going to be like Teen Titans, but they're free.
Oh, Team
So
Titans,
what?
no.
So now what they need to do is just commit to it, like, right? I mean, they just have to put some balls on it, whether it's, I don't know.
It's like anal sex. You just gotta commit to it, dude. Go balls deep, or don't do it at all. Wait, what?
They will.
I don't know.
Clean that muffle out first, Jabbar.
Or you make.
I was like,
you,
oh,
hey,
oh, hey.
shit, you keep going. No, you keep going and make those balls disappear. Never mind. That was, what's Sean doing? Is he doing what we were just talking about?
Anytime Sean's in the kitchen, it's primed for disaster.
Yeah,
Sean, are you going to put your load in it, no, whether they like it or not?
Did he put his penis in the toaster?
Maybe.
What's up, kitty?
It's usually the nice people.
Oh god! Oh god! I wish the camera was pointed at the kitchen.
That answers my question.
Let me guess. He tried to pick something up that was hot without proper covering again.
Boys.
You know, Sean, they have these
This must have been a good one because he's still going off about it.
It's always funny when it happens to someone else.
oven mitts. They're designed specifically
Motto I
for
live
this.
by. It's not funny until someone gets hurt. Then it's hilarious.
It's funny for when it's Sean because it always happens.
Now he's putting burn cream on.
Okay, Brandon, when you lift up your window, the hangout reflects right into the window, and all I saw was Stoud's head poking out through your window.
Hold on. Huh? Huh?
Stoud's creeping in your window.
Sherlock's rubbing on him. You're cheating, whore.
He's looking for some $1 Blu-ray deals.
No one ever taught him in the kitchen or cook properly. Because remember, he like fucking bakes his steak for some reason.
Yes, he bakes them and slathers them in barbecue sauce.
Now the baking,
He is a travesty to everything steak.
the baking of the steak actually works, but not the fucking slathering it in fucking barbecue sauce.
Big time restaurants, like rich people restaurants, they sear their steak and they throw it in the pan in the oven for a few minutes, and then they take it out and slather it in butter.
Here comes
I've
the
been
steak
in many
argument.
restaurants that do that.
That sounds good, but wrong.
So, Sean, you're just stupid.
You are just a walking example of wrong.
So this is what I made. Popcorn.
How did you create all that calamity with popcorn?
Okay. Now what happened was
He spilled oil on his penis.
as you know, I cook it on the stovetop, right? Because
Oh, yeah, you
just
do.
tastes way better. And so the handle on the top of the lid of the pot that I use is broken. It's just like the bare metal screw there. So the
Oh
now,
my God,
I didn't touch the screw. That's fine.
Oh,
I have an oven mitt.
Momo.
So the popcorn
savage.
the popcorn had lifted the lid ever so slightly. I was panicking because I thought I'd put too much in and it was going to come flying, like just dumping out over the sides. But no, it was okay. I had like just the right amount. So I got this wonderful, huge bowl that I picked up at Walmart, which is perfect for a pot of popcorn. And I use it for other things too. So I figured, well, okay, I got to get this lid off so I can put all the popcorn into the bowl. It's like, well, I know, I'll just tip it slightly so that the lid just kind of cracks open, and then I can just lift it off with the oven mitt and nice and gently put all the popcorn in. However, as soon as the lid cracked open, steam! Scalding steam! All over my thumb. And I just like, ah!
Thermodynamics done.
That's what all that was about. And,
That's like entry level shit.
So I had to.
I think we need to dumb it down even further and just go fire bad.
Yeah.
Hot air bad. Hot watery air bad.
Great. I can't click on that, Zach, but thank you.
Perfect.
Ow. So anyway, burn my thumb.
Yep. Right.
Ow. Damn it! Now I need to see it. Can you send me a link where I can actually click on it?
Yeah, I'll post it in
Oh my god.
In
The
Discord.
part where he picks up the pan and goes, ah, man.
For those who
I'll
don't
put it in
know, it's a
Discord.
scene from
General.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Alright.
We won't be able to show it here, but
No.
yeah. I'll put the link in the chat for
He's
you.
absolutely 100% Sean in the kitchen.
I forgot about this scene.
Oh my god. I miss you, Robin Williams.
Oh yeah, I miss Robin Williams. He's on fire now.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't have to watch it. I know what it is. Yeah. Already getting hot flashes. Yeah. Anyway, I've got my popcorn. You guys ready to do pickups?
Yeah. 60.
I just liked, Sean, when you were telling that story, how when you got to the part of, oh, I know, what I'll do is, and like 3 of us just instantly facepalmed before you even said it. We just knew.
Uh-huh. God damn it, Zach. Stop it.
This is only my second one.
I can't click on those.
Jim Leahy.
Nor can anybody watching.
Just can't tell Jim Leahy falling. Jesus.
Alright.
From the Christmas special.
Cool. Alright. You guys ready to do pickups?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Alright. Zach, you're up. Pickups. What you got? Get off YouTube and just
Zach?
show your shit.
God dang it, Zach. Just show your shit and get it over with.
I got a Rubik's Cube.
Yay!
I'll never fucking figure it out after that now. It's all fucked up.
I got an external hard drive for my PS4.
What size?
How big?
2 terabyte.
Fucking
Nice.
A. Yeah, those little passport drives are great. I got a 4 terabyte one for my stuff.
Game Chaser Season 3.
Hey!
Do you have
Never-
the first 2?
I
Never
got
heard of
number
it.
1.
We got number 1 and number 3, but what about number 2?
Never heard of it.
Number 2's out of print.
It's a
Still.
YouTube series.
Oh, you're not a real fan. I see. Me either. I don't have any of them.
Never heard of it.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hey, I've got that on Blu-ray.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Right.
I just watched that last weekend.
Never
And
heard of it.
3 weeks earlier than in America, T2 Train Spotting.
Nice.
Okay.
Other
Sweet.
T2 I want.
Yeah.
So annoyed that they called it T2. Fuck you! There's only one T2! I don't care if it's
Yeah,
train
there
spotting.
you go.
There's only one. No,
This is good enough
I will
to
never
average
ever
2
call that
T2s.
T2. Never, ever. Never, never, ever.
T2 2017.
No. It will be Train
That
Spotting
trigger
2.
you should-
The full title and only the full title of forever.
Hey, it's good enough to be considered T2, so.
Nope.
Ooh,
Don't care if it's good.
Fighting words. Danny Boyle versus.
Only one T2.
Cameron, I think Danny Boyle's gonna win. My money on Danny
Alright.
Boyle.
That's it.
Keep
Danny
going,
Cameron.
Zach.
Evil. That's it.
Alright. Ryan, you're up. What you got?
I'll show you what I got. I'll show you what the hell I got.
Is it at least 6.5 inches?
Shit.
The length
I don't
of
think
the
we're supposed
Blu-ray
to show
case.
that on a live.
Yeah, it's 6.5 inches when I'm after getting in a pool. Shit.
Whoa.
It was in the wall.
I
I'm
got
wondering
it.
where the
Otherwise, you're-
mayonnaise fits in.
Otherwise, you're frequently mistaken for an elephant, right?
Oh.
Shit. I wish. You know that creature in Empire Strikes Back that comes out of the asteroid?
That shit's tiny, man.
You that prehensile mouth that lives in the sand desert? Ha!
Yeah,
You know those underground creatures and tremors? Ha!
yeah.
You know the second mouth in Aliens? That's just the head.
It's just the tip.
Tip.
Dip.
Oh gosh, Zach.
So, do you have anything, Ryan, other than
Oh, yeah,
sass?
That's not a mouthiness.
I don't know if I mentioned these the last time I was here because it's been a while, but I got the first 5 seasons of Roseanne on DVD for like $8 on
Nice.
eBay. Now, unfortunately, the first season.
Oh, you got the original releases, didn't you?
Yeah.
God damn
but
it.
It's just, but it's just the first season. That's the on these. It's just the first season, and $8. I couldn't pass it up for all these other ones.
Wow.
So
it's still a good deal for the other 4 volumes. 255 are great, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Pick up
but
another
they actually.
one.
Yeah, because so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the one that has like the split, you know, season 1 and 2 from Mill Creek.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna find the rest. But the first 5 seasons are my like personal favorite. So. So that's 5, and I've mentioned this like on Facebook and Twitter that I had never, and I mentioned it before in a previous SNI, that I'd never seen any of the X-Men films. And
I don't remember that.
So finally I bought the Blu-ray of the first 3.
Sweet.
And I watched them. I watched
those
them,
are really good.
And the first one's good. The second one is brilliant.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun with the third one, even though it does screw up a lot of source material stuff. And
yeah, they fix it. Just keep watching.
I had a
and
so
they fix it brilliantly.
So
it's just like the Fast and Furious. They fix it after a while. Just keep going.
Yeah. So you know, I got that 3 film set, but then I also picked up X-Men First Class, which I haven't watched yet.
Oh my god, one. So good.
And so
it's so good.
Since I
still the best.
Since
yep.
After I watch this,
brilliant.
then I'm gonna hopefully have some extra movie money to place the order for the rest of the X-Men movies that I don't have.
I still have to watch Apocalypse and Logan.
And the Wolverine is really good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
You don't need to watch Wolverine X-Men Origins, but
no, you do.
I still want to get them all and like.
Yeah.
I'm good. I never have to see it again. I saw it the one time.
And then I'll finally be able to watch. I'll finally be able to watch Deadpool, which I know technically isn't, but it's a spin-off kind of. So
it's really good.
It's part of the universe.
So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm gonna get all those.
There is definitely connective tissue. Yes.
Yeah.
Leading up to Logan, which I'm really excited for. So, but I can't believe I waited this long. Like,
they're great
with the first X-Men and the X2. I'm just like, damn.
I know.
I saw the first 2 in theaters, man.
Just think of it. The first X-Men movie is 3 years shy of being 20 years old already.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Yeah. I guess I wasn't gonna buy them, but maybe I'll wait until that new 20th anniversary one because it'll have a nice lenticular or something, you know.
Didn't it come out in 1998?
Yeah, the first X-Men movie that I watched of the trilogy was on. I had it on VHS.
Next year's 20 years, man.
It was 99. It wasn't 98.
2 years.
Summer 2000 when it first.
Okay, summer 2000. Never mind.
And I feel compelled to mention this, that when those movies came out, everybody was talking about how, you know, attractive, you know, Mystique was and how she's like in a bodysuit. Meanwhile, I'm watching these and I'm like, damn, Jean Grey is just like the most beautiful person ever that I've ever seen.
Famke Janssen, man.
And I've always been a fan of her and I've always liked her, but I was like, why didn't I hear about that back then? Like, what?
She was such she was such a perfect Jean Grey too. Like, I wish they hadn't fucked things up with her in the third one so bad.
She was a good cast.
Yeah. But I will say that, like, even with what they did with her in the third one, like, she still took the material and acted very well. Like, she was a great actress with whatever she got.
You can give her crap and she'll make it bearable.
So, but anyways, I'm really happy I finally jumped into that series.
Yeah, I'm glad you're finally watching them too. There's some really good stuff in there.
Yeah, so that is all of my pickups.
Excellent. I look forward to your inevitable review videos.
Well, I'm going to do a video. I'm either going to film it tomorrow or Monday, and I'm going to do one video, just sit there and talk and ramble on about the first 3. And then I'll do, like, one video each for, like, the other ones.
Cool. All right. Stout. We'll go in sequence this time. What you got?
Cool. That $1... Everything was $1 at the half-price books. So,
I'm just laughing because I made that joke a little while ago.
I got Yes Man for $1.
Yeah.
Wow.
That movie changed my life.
That's a great pickup. I haven't seen it, but that's still a great pickup for $1. I know that for a fact.
I really enjoyed that movie.
It literally changed my life.
Oh God!
Kung Fu Kid.
It's an okay movie. Yeah, the Kung Fu
I was
Kid.
gonna
Yeah.
say, those look the Kung Fu Kid.
It's actually okay if you remember it's Kung Fu Kid, not Karate Kid. We
Yeah.
fucked up the title here for some reason.
Jackie Chan is actually really good in that movie too.
I know.
This is the one I was happiest about because I've been trying to find this for literally like 10 years and never see it in a while. So, Karina.
Oh, I haven't
really
seen that in a while either.
And apparently, like, I have had it on my wish list on Amazon for the longest time. I just remembered wanting to get this last week, and I looked on my wish list and discovered that like they aren't selling it on Amazon anymore. Doesn't mean it's fetching collector's prices or that it's necessarily out of print, but
It's just hard to find.
Oh,
I remember when Papa John's gave that away for free.
Look, just because it's rare doesn't mean it's sought after. There's a
That's
bunch
true.
of PS1 games that came out late in the system. Like there's one called Rush Hour. Nobody gives a fuck about it, but it's a pretty rare game. You know.
I found this movie that I don't know much about, but I got it based on the fact that Jim Jarmusch provided a little "you should totally watch this" quote on the back. The man without a past.
Never seen it.
I trust Jim Jarmusch's opinion.
Of course. Implicitly.
This is apparently a Finnish film, so.
Oh, cool.
Well, of course it's finished. Why would they not release it?
Well, it's on DVD.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Pluto's father.
Zach, come on, man.
Better than an unfinished film.
You ignorant bastard.
Got The Power of One.
Some Jean-Claude Van Damme.
With budget River Phoenix.
On the back of that, is that HBO Films?
I love that
says
Jean-Claude Van
Regents.
Damme
That's it.
movie.
That screams HBO Films right there.
It does kind of, yeah.
It's Regency.
Or Morgan Creek.
I am.
There's not Morgan Creek, but there is Morgan Freeman.
Oh,
Oh,
This was
there's
directed by the same guy who directed Rocky and Karate Kid.
Morgan
John J.
Freeman
Albison.
in a Morgan Creek film.
John G.
John G. Sorry,
Starring
I said J.
Harry
what
Morgan.
is
Sue
it
me.
about?
Starring Harry's Dean Stanton.
I am digging hardcore over that snapper case too.
Starring Harry's Dean Stanton.
It's sex.
Morgan
Steven
Freeman, John Gielgud, I don't know how to say his name, and Stephen Dorff star in The Power of One, a compelling, hard-hitting movie from hitmaker John G. Alvinson.
Oh, that guy.
Hitmaker.
Stephen
Orphan,
Dorff.
terrorized for his family's political beliefs, young PK turns to his only friend, a kindly, world-wise prisoner, Freeman, who teaches him how to box. Little beat big when little smart. The prisoner tells PK, first with the head, then with the heart. Living by those words, PK, Dorff, fights with his fists and leads with his heart as he grows to manhood. Dorff!
Dorff on golf.
And they usually,
I was going to say Stephen Dorff on golf. I've been trying to make that joke for 10 minutes, but you started reading the entire plot of the movie.
That's because I asked him what it was about.
God damn it. It's all Skinsley's fault.
He takes on the system and the injustices he sees around him and finds that one person really can make a difference.
But who does Jean-Claude Van Damme play in that?
Am I missing something here?
Does it really say? Does it really say?
Like this.
Does it really say Hitmaker?
It does.
That's like on the back of Schindler's List if it said like the story of Oscar Schindler during the horrors of the Holocaust from Hitmaker Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Wasn't that was that one a Spike Lee joint?
No.
No.
God damn it.
It kind of looked like the font that he likes to use for his joints.
Anyway, what else did you get, Stout Man?
Escape from Witch Mountain.
Oh, right.
Special edition.
Oh yes.
What the fuck
Donald-
are you saying?
The Donald. No, that's a Donald Pleasance and Eddie Albert and a Ray Milland masterpiece.
I used to love that when I was a kid because it was little kids with
still do.
superpowers and
I
aliens
love
and shit.
Caesar
I'm
Milan.
starting to think if Ray Milland's actually ever been in a masterpiece.
I would have dreams.
Yeah, Lost Weekend.
I would
Okay.
have dreams that I was going off on adventures with those kids, and I had powers like them, and it was awesome.
My dad had
You're a
my dad had
sad
an
guy, weren't you?
my dad had an RV, and every time we
Falling
got an RV, I was
down!
like,
Yes!
hell yeah! I was like,
That has
oh
a Blu-ray,
yes.
doesn't it?
It does.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
does.
it's
I want it.
Oh, y'all already moved on to the next movie. Fuck that. So sick.
Fuck Escape from Witch
I'm
Mountain,
like in the middle of
apparently.
talking about.
And I will say this: Michael Douglas's character
Which is kind of why we
probably
moved
voted
on.
for Trump.
Yes. Most likely.
Sorry, Ryan.
I'm talking about my history. Then all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Yeah, falling down." Like, wait, what? Y'all moved on. Shit.
Love the part of your history where you fell down.
I got the DVD because it was $1. I know it's on Blu-ray, but I don't want to get the Blu-ray right now because the Blu-ray is more expensive than $1.
It's $3.
Your logic is sound there, Stout.
That's
You-
200%
you-
higher.
You make Blu-ray God sad.
The Great Santini.
Another Robert Duvall film I see.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a horrible Photoshop job. Is that a horrible Photoshop job? It looks like a Photoshop job that's really horrible.
Job.
Shut
Yes.
up, Andy.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Oh, no. The back photo is the back photo the same as the front photo? The guy in the pilot. Is that the same fucking shot?
It's the same fucking
No.
shot.
Hold on. You
Is
see,
that-
he's looking down here,
Mm-hmm.
and he's looking straight here.
Oh, the next
Oh,
moment.
wait,
is
wait,
the
wait.
fucking scene.
The other
Next
picture.
fucking frame,
The other
okay?
picture where he's standing.
It's completely different.
Stout. The other picture where he's standing like this. Is that the same on the front and the back, but with different backgrounds?
Maybe if I tell a story
This
of my
one or
childhood,
this
he'll
one?
move on.
This
That one.
is the same
That one. Okay.
Yeah, see, it's the same.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the same.
Wow.
Whoa. Wait, that DVD has an interactive menu?
Yeah,
I know.
and
Awesome,
see
man.
access subtitles.
No.
There's some pretty nice special features on it, guys.
Does it have filmographies that are current as of 1998?
Some of them stop at like 92.
You-
Like, what of a 5 years from now actor? You know, like,
It's like when you watch a movie, it's like they have Ben Affleck's last movie as like
Good Will Hunting.
like changing lanes. It's like
Good
what?
Will Hunting or whatever, yeah. Like, what
Most
the
significant film of his career.
fuck? Or Phantoms. You're like, what?
Yeah, it's-
He's a bomb in Phantoms, but still. Was that everything? Down?
That's it.
Wow, really?
I had a
I was
story to say,
thinking-
but I'm sure that'll just make everybody move on. So.
Let's hear your story, Ryan. Tell us about your
No,
life.
actually,
Moving on.
damn it! See, that's what happens when I say it the wrong time. See,
Just
I
tell
don't
us,
really
it's
have
okay.
a story. I was just using it as a joke, but now he doesn't have anything left, so now it's just like.
So do you actually
Who's
have a
next?
story, or do you just want to complain about random things?
You just complaining.
Playing.
That was in reference to your last statement.
Oh, shut up.
Wait a
Moving
minute.
on.
Which paragraph was that statement in? I don't recall. You need
Oh
to be more
my
specific.
God. Not okay.
All right.
The joke went like
Doge,
this.
Doge with garlic on his head. Do you have any pickups today?
Joseph Gordon.
No. Oh, you've been waiting for that. You've been waiting for that.
Yes, I have.
You beautiful bastard. All right. Special guest movie nut aficionados, Chris. Do you have any pickups this week?
Damn,
Too many.
that moment
God.
you thought everybody was laughing at you, but they weren't.
Well, it doesn't have to be
How long has
everything.
it been since I've actually been here?
It
Do
doesn't
the
have
math.
to be everything since the last time you were here. Just, the past week will do.
I picked the best.
All
This
right.
box that you seem to like so much, that was a pickup.
Nice. Is that
It's
a jet?
empty, so don't worry.
Oh,
Well, if I bought it, there'd probably be moths and shit in there.
because you ate them all, isn't it?
As far as you know.
Maybe.
Well,
All right.
well, dinosaur Dracula would. I'm just saying.
Yep.
I'm sure you would. And the fact I actually know who that is.
ate a 15-year-old fruit snack on Twitter because he got 1992 retweets or whatever.
He drank genuine ecto cooler from the mid '80s.
Yep. I mean, he's the fucking yeah. His,
How many hospital visits did he make?
And
I don't
immediately
know.
vomited.
Did he really? I don't remember him vomiting. Jesus.
I
No.
swallowed a nickel when I was
He's-
7. $50 came out.
I think he spit it all out and then had a smoke.
My ass takes in consideration for inflation.
With the pickups, there is a theme, though surprisingly for everyone, it's not Disney this time.
Oh.
Oh.
All right,
So
here
we'll
we
start
go.
with Blu-rays because that's the smallest.
All right.
First up, we have limited edition of One Punch Man.
Nice. I didn't
Yay.
see that. I've heard it's great.
If you haven't seen it, it's great. Anyone who's like
On
watched
Netflix,
any, not English dubbed.
Oh.
Really? Are
Which
you
has-
sure?
Yeah, I checked every
They
time.
usually have both.
No, not this time. For some reason, it's just the Japanese. And
Oh,
I know there's a lot of people that's like, oh, well, you can watch that. So, yeah, but it's a comedy show, and I kind of want to hear the jokes, not read them.
Nah, doesn't matter.
It's a taste. It's a taste. But it's
That's
great.
fine.
I have no
show-
problem with Lupin subtitle. I'm just saying. Just saying.
That's different. That's Lupin. That's an action show, man. Anyway.
Action comedy, really.
Next, part of the theme. There's actually a funny story with this one. The Mystery Science Theater 3000
Ooh.
movie Blu-ray with its
Nice.
slip.
I've got them without the slip.
Nice.
Got that.
Now, I got this on eBay, and the funny thing is, I get a message from the seller the day I bought it. Turned out the person selling it was a fan of my YouTube channel and was
really?
happy that I bought this film.
That's awesome. Small
What
world.
are the
huh?
odds of that? Like,
That's
seriously.
Very
hilarious.
good.
That's
Not very
awesome,
good.
dude.
Not very
But
good.
lo-
That's awesome.
I love this movie. Despite some executive meddling flaws, it's still a funny movie.
That was my
really?
introduction to Mystery Science Theater, actually.
Probably for a lot of
Now,
people.
for some context with two of these, recently, one of the reasons I wasn't around, I was in Ireland for 2 weeks for, I'll just say, filming a disclosed project for the most part.
Nice.
But while I was there, I checked out places like CEX and HMV, which of course are not in the United States. So I picked up some Blu-rays that you can't get here, but are region A and B.
Nice.
For example, picked up Borat, which surprisingly is not on Blu-ray in the States.
Really?
Yeah, I know. So 10th anniversary was recently, and they still haven't released it.
Good
And I
fuck.
think the problem is
Not politically correct.
Possibly.
well, I don't think it's that. I think it's that I don't think Fox sees a purpose because it wasn't like shot in very high quality because most of it's on low-grade camcorders.
Yeah.
So
But-
it's not going to look any better than like 28 Days Later. But I
No.
popped it. It looks fine. It's better than the DVD, obviously.
But I mean, it was such a popular movie at the time. You think
right
they
there,
cash in?
ABC.
You think
Region
they cash in on the
I'm
anniversary?
sorry. I'm pretty
Was
sure that's blown up to film, so I'm pretty sure there are film prints of that, even though it's still
There
video.
are. I think what it
Yeah.
is that I think the most of the non man on the street stuff is on film, but the like it's kind of like Jackass, where like the opening's shot on
Right,
film,
right,
but
but-
the
Yeah.
film is in
But that was
camcorder.
at a time when they still have film prints. So what happens is they actually take the video footage, they blow it up, put it on film, and then that's
Correct.
what they're actually putting on the Blu-ray.
I'm not
That's
denying
right.
that. I'm just saying
That's
it might
right.
be the reason they haven't
Yeah.
released is they
They're-
probably just
yeah,
don't
they're
see
just-
the
yeah.
point.
Fox
That-
doesn't do a lot of their catalog, which is the problem.
That and they probably think, well, this half the jokes are kind of outdated now, and
Yeah.
Oh
really
no, they
gives a
are
shit about
not.
this.
Oh, they are not.
Also,
No,
This
this is what
still
Fox
fucking
is
funny
thinking.
even
Not
today.
yeah.
I think they're
That's-
afraid people are going
That's
to
studio thinking.
and they don't want to
Yeah.
have bad PR. I
Next,
think
pick
another
up
thing.
CEX was where this one came from. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Oh,
Also
nice.
region-free.
Nice. I'd love to get that one.
I've actually never seen Moonwalker.
Oh,
It's
man.
bizarre, but it's tons of fun.
I used to have it
Very
on
little.
VHS when it first came out.
If I recall, this hasn't had any stateside disc release. It's still just a VHS oddity.
I think the rights to the music are split between multiple parties, where in the
Possibly.
it's not.
It was released on VHS and Laserdisc over here. I never actually had the
The
Laserdisc.
thing is, the region code is nowhere to be found on the back, and I actually had to look up on Blu-ray.com to make sure it was region-free before I purchased it. So even if
what
it
I-
was recent events, I actually just got a region-free player, a Sony, just so I could watch a couple things that I have that are region B unlocked.
Nice.
For next up, this one
Really
is
need to
also
get one of those.
Cowboy Bebop, the movie from Australia.
Oh,
this
right.
Now I'll explain. So many are going to be like, "That is on Blu-ray in the States." Here's the
Yes,
thing:
but
one, that Blu-ray has two problems. One, no 5.1 audio track for Japanese or English. They're both in 2.0 stereo, and it's awful. And none of the extras from the DVD were carried over.
that's
However,
the main complaint I hear is the extras.
All the extras are back on this one.
Yay! Nice.
And it has 5.1 English and Japanese, and it's region free. So pick this one up.
So clearly
Don't
I need to get that
American.
one.
Don't support Image Entertainment and their shitty fucking catalog releasing.
See, what I was gonna do, I was gonna get that, like the American release and the DVD to have everything.
I did that actually for the longest time. I kept my DVD and put it in as like a second disc.
Oh, okay. No.
But really, I just want the convenience of watching it in high quality with 5.1.
Yeah.
And that fixed that. And I should mention, it's a reversible cover where all the Australian ratings and shit are on the other.
Oh, nice.
Over like I did, so you don't have to have.
That's awesome.
The big M or whatever they put there, so you can just reverse it.
That's nice.
And last, for the Blu-rays at least, this is a interesting one that I'm doing a video on. And yes, videos are coming back. I know. Invader Zim: The Complete Series, or Die Complete Series from Germany.
SD on Blu-ray.
SD on Blu-ray.
They've done a lot.
I know. I can kind of feel veins coming out of Sean's head about that.
No, I think that's one of the things I've always said Blu-ray would be perfect for, is just having tons and tons of SD content on very few discs.
Now, if I can, because I don't want to overshadow anyone, is Sean the only one with the house box set?
I think in this group, yeah.
House box set?
That's what I'm thinking. The house box
set right there that you can barely see in the background.
That one very much. Now, I'm sure the thing with Invader Zim is that the only available version right now that's affordable are the made-on-demand discs that have any of the extras.
They have some of them, I think.
This Blu-ray has all of them.
Oh, nice. Including the stuff from the bonus disc?
Yeah. Has all the missing episodes. Well, not the unfinished episodes, the audio commentary. There is a problem with this release, is that the cons, unfortunately, kind of outweigh the pros in this one. The only pro is that it's cheaper than that house set, which is going for hundreds of dollars, and this thing was only $20.
Wow.
The problem is the navigation is awful.
Wow.
In order to get the commentaries, I have to go to play an episode and then switch to the third audio track to listen to it.
Oh, while you're in it? There isn't like a menu?
No, while you're in it. While you're in it. And I've looked, and the biggest problem, obviously, it's all in German, so it's not very easy to navigate menu.
That's easier to hash your way through than like Japanese or something, where it's all a completely different style of writing.
You can pick up some things like English. Oh, I think they mean English. But it's just I can't find anywhere on the menu, to just select the audio commentary beforehand, because I don't have the house box set, so I can't go from memory of which ones have commentaries.
Yeah.
And also, there's no play all function, so I have to go through each episode individually if I want a marathon.
Yeah, I think about half the episodes have commentaries, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've listened to them.
Exactly.
Sorry,
but
not all of them.
It's got problems. I'll address them in my video about it, but it's still cool to have. I'll see the house set eventually.
What, Cass?
Sorry, just your thing about the menus in another language. I was just reminded of the story I've told before of when I was playing Final Fantasy VIII for the first time, and it was a Japanese pre-release.
Oh no!
And it was when I was on my school trip to Quebec, and so my billet basically only spoke French. So he's trying to explain to me in French what I'm supposed to do with the Japanese text, and I'm like, and it's Final Fantasy, so it's like blocks and blocks of text. It's like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Because I don't want to take too long here.
All right. Holy guacamole.
This is something I have been, kind of like the Disney thing, I've been taking a break and focusing my attention on this.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
I do.
I have been collecting the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Rhino sets, because Factory has been reissuing the old sets, so guess what? They're shit money!
They've actually been devalued now, eh?
Yeah, they've been devalued.
Sweet!
Right now I have...
there's new thinner sets coming out.
I want these stick baby.
Give me the fat sets, man.
Now, there's actually supposed to be a blimp here that says Volume 1 that's supposed to have a pull tab. But it was used, obviously. I might repurchase it just to get that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's supposed to look similar to this, the Volume 2, which has the blimp.
Nice.
But it's jammed, and I can't get it to move.
These things are old. Replaced too.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. It's like I just want because nowhere else does it say it's volume 1. So
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
volume 3, which has the coolest packaging, is that it opens up to each part of the Satellite of Love's
The
3,
doors.
2, 1 doors,
Nice.
all the way down to 5. There's 5 pieces.
Nice.
It's tedious. It makes it thicker than the rest of the sets, but goddamn it, is it cool.
It's cool.
Volume 4, which has this
Oh, it's shiny.
die cut. The biggest problem with that is that typically, at least for me, I tend to put them in like this.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really do that with this one.
Looks
But,
great.
Yeah, this one has my favorite episode of all time, Space Mutiny.
It's a great episode.
Love that one.
Loves
Final Sacrifice is my favorite.
Volume 5.
roll fizzle beef.
Volume 6. Volume
Damn it,
7.
Oh.
I have to go take a shit now. Thanks.
Thanks, Anonymous.
Volume 8. And you'll notice something here is that I just jumped to Volume 11 and 12. Because
Yes.
9 and 10 are still really fucking expensive. Because
they haven't been
I don't know why
reissued.
9 is. But
No.
10 is, at least the original pressing. Because I think some people know is the Godzilla vs. Megalong thing.
That's not getting reprinted at all, ever, by the way.
And then, yeah, and they had to reprint this 10.2 with the giant Gila monster instead.
Yeah.
So
That's annoying.
We're
I'm
never
holding
gonna
off
get
on. I'm holding off on 9 and maybe 10. I have a feeling Shop Factory's obviously not going to get
Oh.
Megalon, so they're probably going to do 10.
Wait.
Never know.
Too
They surprised us
way too
before.
conservative right now. It's just their leadership. They're suppressing a lot of their comedies and things like that from the 80s.
Yeah, I think
Really
Dai, I think, did the same thing because the Gamera set kind of came and went.
Mhm.
I got to get that one too.
You wanna
I
know
gotta
why?
get both of
Because
them.
I heard that camera was bought out by Toho, IP-wise.
Oh, fuck.
So that may have been what happened.
The only non-volume set, The Essentials. And the reason I got this is because the 2 episodes, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians and Manos, The Hands of Fate, surprisingly are not in any other volume sets. They never threw them in any volume set, not even a Shout Factory
They're
set.
standalone, I think, weren't they?
That's nice to
That's
have.
They reissued Manos as like a 2-disc later on, but Santa
Okay.
Claus Conquers the Martians, to my knowledge, has not been reissued.
They had a whole bunch of like single movie releases early on, didn't they?
Yeah, they had beginning of the end. I got to get those
Five
too
people,
because
I
again,
think.
those are not in any volume sets either. But the
Okay.
thing that confuses me about this is like both these films are in the public domain, so it's clearly not a license issue. It's not
Manos
why they can't put it.
is currently having issues legally speaking.
Really?
But-
It's
Yes.
it's
It's
bullshit.
been in the public
Bullshit.
domain forever.
Exactly. Which is
It's
why,
ridiculous.
but they can get the legal loophole of the soundtrack.
Yep.
Like
And
Sony.
this-
Wasn't it all just stock
the only
music, though?
Shout Factory set I got.
It's
Turkey
currently
Day
still in the
Cast.
public domain. It's just it might be pulled soon.
Yeah. 31.
This one actually-
So you got volumes 1
Yes,
through
we
8,
go for
10,
12
11,
to
and
31.
31. Yeah.
I've got the tin version of it, actually.
I do too. It's right there.
Nice.
10?
Nice.
Yay.
But here's the thing. For some reason, Shout Factory, this was one of only 2 of their set, like their tins, where the box was not in the tin, so you could display the tin and put the box on your shelf. So you could actually buy, like, just
How I
pay
do
for
it.
shipping and handling. That's what I did, is that I just got the box, put the discs in there.
I just took my tin off that's display and I put the box on the shelf next to the sets, you know?
That's
So
what
I
I
can
did.
watch it, but yeah. Same
So
thing.
yes, this has been the major collecting.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
shoot!
Oh, right on the nards.
That thing,
Man.
that's one of my favorites too. It's one of the best sets.
That's
At
great.
least I don't feel awkward
Good
about
job.
dropping my Planet of the Apes setting.
I have the Gamera tin too. I want to get
That's
the
the
20th anniversary and the
never forget
25th
that.
anniversary tins, but
Move on. Move on.
Ryan Shadoway's debut blog. Ryan
I guess-
destroys everything.
I guess I'm
Yeah.
next on in the last one here. It's finally my
Cass,
first time.
what'd you get this week?
You already asked him.
Nothing.
You already asked him? So
No,
confused.
I asked Doge with garlic on his head.
Yeah, no, I didn't buy it.
Skin Slip, what'd you get this week?
A whole bunch of stuff. Let's start with the comic pile. Look at this
Okay.
massive pile.
Comics first.
First, we have the new Silver Surfer with Mike Allred and Dan Slott. This is
I love the retro look of that.
Amazing stuff. This is top tier, high quality. This is really, really good. It's just like this is like new levels of art in studio system comics, basically.
Nice.
This is great stuff.
I'll have to check that out.
So good.
Do you like the
Cannot
Silver
recommend
Surfer?
that highly enough. All right, next we got Scooby-Doo Team Up Volume 1.
Yay! With Batman and Robin.
And we got Scooby-Doo Team Up Volume 2.
With Batman and Robin. No.
Superman.
And Robin.
And then Scooby-Doo Team Up Volume 3.
With Batman. No, sorry.
And then I've got From New York Volume 4, which I believe is the last.
Yes, it would be.
Correct?
There was 16 issues, yes. So
Okay.
With
that
Batman.
Is it is done now.
And then I got Big Trouble in Little China Volume 4, which is the last of that one too, right?
No, there should be 2 or 3 more, actually. They did 25.
How many volumes?
They did 25
Oh, there'll be
issues.
2 more volumes. Okay.
Yeah, 2 more. The last one was a double-size special.
Last of the trades, we got Kaiju Max.
Oh, sorry.
Which I haven't read about.
I was
Sorry,
just going
what?
to say there will also be the Big Trouble meets Escape from New York one.
Yes,
too, so,
I'm
yeah.
waiting for that to get collected too.
Yeah.
I'll be getting those also, trust me.
All
right.
great.
You want free comic book day stuff or dollar bin stuff?
Free Comic Day, which I completely forgot to
Alright.
do in my last update, but I showed you guys.
Okay. We got the Ballad of Franklin Bonesteel. No
Hey,
idea.
I got that one too. I thought it
And we
looked
got the
rad.
Buffy high school years. These were all chosen by my comic guy, so I
Nice.
didn't get any choice in them. These are what he had left over, basically.
Nice.
And I got Riverdale.
Oh, nice.
I got the Boom Studios Summer Blast.
Sweet.
And I had the 2017 Free Comic Book Day documentary.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I have last year's volume 2, and I think I have 2015.
Last year's was good. I
Anyway.
read that one.
Dragon Ball Super, and this is actually a reverse bound book too.
Hmm.
So kind of cool. And they got another copy of the Summer Blast. Betty and Veronica #1.
Nice.
Exo War issue 11? I don't know. Sorry, it's Free Comic Book Day. What am I talking about?
Nice.
Anyway,
Issue Free
Guardians of the
Comic
Galaxy.
Oh,
Feature the
sweet.
Defenders.
Nice.
Yay, Defenders. Rick and Morty, of course. Had to get that.
Oh, I missed that. It'll be in one of the trades anyway.
Time Shifters.
Hmm.
Kid Savage. This one looks pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then Star Trek Next Generation Mirror Broken. It's a mirror universe, and dude, is
What?
one of the board.
Oh my god, that looks rad!
I know. Is this
Well,
like
fuck.
all contained here, or is this continued? Is this continued in Star Trek Green Lantern Change Worlds? Oh, that's something else. Sorry, hold on. No, don't close on me. I want you to. Oh my god, dude, it's painted art.
Oh, nice.
My first time looking at this, I wanted to see
That looks gorgeous.
if this is like a trade or miniseries or what.
It's gotta be more than just a short one-shot.
Broken Mirror #1 in May. Okay, so there's a
Sweet.
series coming, I guess.
Broken Mirror. I have to look out for that. Look out for that.
And wrong direction. I Hate Image. And
Oh, I think Rosie picked up that one actually.
yeah, World's Greatest Cartoonists.
Nice.
We got the Barbie one. We got Wonder Woman.
Oh, nice.
We got the Bongo Free for All 2017.
Rose grabbed that one too.
I missed last year's Bongo special and stuff. We got
She
Secret
loved
Empire
that
#1,
Nice.
which I'm never gonna fucking read because I don't need to see Captain America be just sullied. It's all right.
All right.
I'm not gonna shit on him. I don't think it's racist or wrong. I just don't care.
Yeah.
We got the Disney Descendants,
Oh, that's cool.
Monster High,
Ah, would have loved to get that one for Rose.
DC Superhero Girls. Well, if my girlfriend's daughter doesn't have it, I'll pass it to you. No worries.
Sweet. She did pick
I don't
up the
fucking-
DC Superhero Girls though.
All right.
She got
I
that
just
one.
don't. Girlfriend's got first dibs, obviously.
Well, obviously. Obviously.
All right. Dollar Bin Comics. New Warriors #1. Woo! This is my kind of
Nice.
stuff. I love this
Sweet.
stuff.
I think I got a couple
Avengers
of these.
Volume 3, 25. Not really my stuff, but cool.
It was $1, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Dalgota. Oh my god. I don't
Oh
know
my god, that is
I
so
gotta-
good.
Oh, really? How many issues are there of this? Do you know?
There's not very many. There's like 8 or 9, I think. It's not.
I'm gonna ask my comic guy to get me the rest of these because
I've got like one random issue of, but I remember seeing that on the shelves when it was new, and I always thought it looked really good. It is good.
And I guess Image has a new Prophet. I don't fucking know. Anyway, got Conan the Cimmerian #1 though. That's kind of cool.
Oh, nice. One of the Dark Horse ones, eh?
Yep. And we got Great Lakes Avengers #1.
Great Lakes of it. I didn't even know about them.
We got Stephen Peel #1, which is the Avengers, British Avengers.
Nice. Yeah.
We got one of the volumes of First Wave that I don't have. This was a month-long thing for they had a bunch of pulp heroes re-entering DC Universe in a pulp alternate thing. I have most of them. This is one I was actually missing, luckily.
Yeah, there's one. I don't know if it was part of that same thing, but they did one with Batman meeting the Shadow.
Yeah, really same thing.
Yeah.
Superman meets the Man in Bronze, and
nice.
Yeah, see, in fact, Batman and the Shadow and Spirit are in this one. And
sweet. Yeah, that'd actually be a really good one to get to.
I got a Nexus Executioner Songs, issue 1 of 4.
Nice. Nexus is awesome. Yeah.
3 of 4. And I was really worried, but he sent the 4th one too, 4 of 4.
Nice.
I was like in the middle of this. I'm like, oh, I see what you might be doing. And I'm like, nope, he gave me the 4th one. Yay! So that's just the comics. All right.
That's pretty awesome. You got some great stuff in there.
Yeah, I was actually at months of the trades were like my backlog.
Yeah.
Because I was like you, I wasn't able to buy anything for a while. So.
Yep. I still have some catching up to do, but.
And then Vinegar Syndrome had a big halfway to Black Friday sale, and things were on really good sale. So I borrowed money from a friend, already paid them back because I didn't have money because I just sent all my money out to get boxes. I've announced about that too. So I participated in the Vinegar Syndrome sale. I got this Vinegar Syndrome pin, which is their text logo. Now, last time I ordered from them, I ordered the symbol, but they're all sold out, and I never received it last time. So I forgot about it. Anyway, they sent me a really awesome color catalog, which I can't show you nearly any page from because they're nudity on nearly every page.
Awesome.
But what they had, the reason why I got on this is because on sale had all the limited editions except one. But I got Psycho Cop Returns, also known as Psycho Cop 2.
That is a rad cover. That's really nice. Yes,
and it's standalone. It doesn't actually need the first movie to be seen. So
that's cool.
And it's a parody of slasher films.
Nice.
Then we got an early 1992 Russian action film called Red Mob. This, by the way, I popped this in. This looks fucking bananas. Can't wait to watch that. Then we have this weird women in prison action revenge film called Sweet Sugar.
Sweet Sugar.
Don't know anything about that, but I mean, I didn't want to miss any more limited editions. And then the really rad slipcover, we have the Hearse. This is embossed. Nice. And I don't know if the camera's not going to pick it up, but it's got a wood grain kind of texture to it.
That's pretty sweet.
Now, I missed the double exposure slipcover, and if anybody wants to sell me just their slipcover or the whole shebang, please contact me at skinslip@gmail.com. Please. I want to buy it, but it's out of print. And I missed it.
Brother out, so he will give you moolah.
I will give you. I will throw money at your face.
That's right.
So last time I mentioned I got Kathy's Curse signed. Well, I got the Blu-ray to finally put the fucking sleeve into. So there's that. I can watch that movie. And here, my surprise. I teased in our Discord that there was I had some surprises here that I picked up at Wally World last night.
Surprises.
When I saw Guardians of the Galaxy last night, Volume 2.
Nice.
First up, we got The Great Wall, which everyone's like, oh, it looked like crap and it's racist. I'm like, but it's based on an actual story in which a Western guy helped defend against. I mean, there's like dragons and other crazy shit in it too, but so what?
So there's a white guy historically accurate.
It's not even that. It's not even historically accurate. It's just it's a fantasy movie. Who gives a flying fuck? Who gives a fuck? Yes. Is it good? That's all I care about. Apparently it's not good, but I don't care. Look at it.
But it might be good to you. It might be your kind of bad. You never know.
Right. I gotta fucking watch it. And this called to me, 10 Clover Lane with this ugly fucking half slip.
I don't get that. That fucking thing. I don't care if I get it.
No, it was the last one on the shelf, and here's what I'm gonna do.
I'll get the
this, is going in a box. In like 10 years, when this is worth $40, I'm selling it. This is going on my shelf.
Yeah.
Literally what's happening. But I was like, well, I want to get this movie. It's $10. I'll get the one with the slipcover because it's there. You know.
It's a
last
thing,
but not least, we got Logan with the slipcover.
Nice. I'm definitely getting that this payday.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's got the black and white one too. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Now they didn't have any exclusives, I guess, for like in stock. Everyone had an exclusive, but they just had this one for me. And I guess Target had like a poster card and.
They had a digibook too.
No, someone they had a digibook. I think Walmart had the cards. I don't get those.
Yeah, Walmart had the cards.
Right.
Best Buy had the steel book which was limited, and they were being assholes about the pre-orders and shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I got a slipcover. I'm good. I wanted to get the one with the cards, but
hey, long as it makes things difficult for the scalpers, that makes me happy.
Now here's the good news. After all of that, after all the fundraising, everyone bitched about me calling any beggar. Go fuck yourself, by the way. You're a piece of shit for kicking someone when they're down. Anyway.
You're a piece of shit, now give him money.
No, that's give me money. No. You're a piece of shit for kicking me when I'm down because I'm desperate to save my stuff.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Asshole. That's all I'm saying.
Did you get a bunch of assholes trying to be dicks to you during that?
But thank you to everybody who donated. Every fucking dollar counted because my cousin said she can probably ship nearly everything I have there if she rearranges some of the stuff that she can repack it all. She thinks she can ship it all with what I sent.
That's fucking amazing.
So
that's amazing.
My stuff.
Woo!
He's shipping 6 boxes this week supposedly. So
guys.
That's it. That's everything.
Woo! Wow.
Great.
Thanks, Chris.
I got one question.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
The one person with a heart.
Have I been on
camera this whole time? Yes.
No. Have I been on InSaNiTy since I got the Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection Blu-rays from Walmart?
I don't think so.
Did I tell you guys that Alien Resurrection or the Alien movies were on for sale at Walmart standalone? But what made them very special was the fact that they came with cards that were Mondo art cards.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think you posted about them on Facebook. I don't know if you talked about them here though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you could buy one of the blue. I bought Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection that came with both versions, but then each case had 4 cards of Mondo posters, but they're little cards. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like I just needed to. So if anybody's at Walmart and you guys see anything, they weren't at my Walmart anymore, but I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure all those standalone releases that have come out over the past few years, the actual disc is just that movie's disc from the anthology set. It's just a repack.
It is because it actually, yeah,
same content. It's an easy repackage because it's already so freaking loaded with stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I haven't bought the Alien Anthology set yet. I'm eventually going to, but I actually have all those documentaries, the 3-hour documentaries for each movie, on a YouTube playlist. So I've actually watched them.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get them on the actual set with all the other stuff. But
when I originally bought the DVD set, I just devoured those documentaries. They were so good, and I've always loved the fact also that they included the Laserdisc archives. So all the original bonus features from those big, massive $150 Laserdisc sets, it's all there. Every single frame of it is there. It's fantastic.
I mean, it's in 240p, but
no, it's like normal standard depth, it's like 480p.
Fucking with you, it's fine.
But it's
probably from the master files.
But it's interesting because everything was done in step frames. So it was basically like a multimedia book. So you'd read the making of it, and then you get photos, and you get some video clips, you get some interviews, and you get some audio clips. It was this whole. It was really using sort of the multimedia aspects of Laserdisc at the time, which at the time was a pretty big deal, because CD-ROM hadn't happened or anything like that, so it was all pretty new. So to have this, basically this. documentary in all these different forms of media in this interactive thing was really cool. Not to mention just so much information about the making of those movies. I mean, it's just amazing.
Dude, outside of that really long documentary, there's like a documentary for each movie, and outside of that, there's fucking hours of content they haven't even touched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
all of this.
There's commentaries for all of them. There's documentaries. There's archival stuff.
The film's full in a box, man.
Oh, there's so much material in there.
I've watched the 3-hour documentary for Alien, and I've watched half of the 3-hour documentary for Aliens.
Yeah.
I've watched the 4-hour documentary for Prometheus twice.
I need to get that set just so I can get that documentary because I really want to.
You gotta get the 3D version.
Build.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a really interesting companion piece to like Darker Days, the Blade Runner one. I don't know. It feels kind of similar.
I think I've seen that.
Very comprehensive.
And I hope Alien Covenant.
Motherfucker, get on it.
Yes, I
Alien
have
Covenant.
Seen it. Never mind.
Does the same thing too because I really love that movie as well.
Yeah. See, for me, it was a. Sorry, go ahead, Zach.
I just hope that Alien Covenant could get the actual respect that it deserves because it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I
haven't seen it yet, but I trust your guys' judgment more than the stupid drooling masses.
Well, it made double its budget, but it still deserves so much more. I mean, the only reason why it made double its budget is because I mean, it only made double its budget because it was only like $80 million budget. You know, it looked like it was like a $200 million budget, like based on the previews, but thankfully Ridley Scott made it cheaper than some other blockbusters these days, so like it made its money back and it doubled. But I really was hoping it would make more money. But
so I remember really seeing the behind-the-scenes stuff for Aliens, and The Thing, and Blade Runner. Actually, those four in particular were really fascinating to me because they're examples of just using so many different techniques to further the illusion of not just the world that they're set in, but the creatures and just all these different aspects of them. Like there was a lot of things like, I mean, watching The Thing and watching Aliens, where I would see it back in the day and was like, how the fuck did they do that? Like, you know, it really was from a period where the magic was still there in effects, because you would watch this stuff and think, how the fuck did they do that? So I was really fascinated watching those behind the scenes documentaries. Like, oh my god, that's brilliant! They did it like that, and they did that, and like, holy shit! It's not spoiling the magic for me. It's like I find that part of the joy of it is wondering for all these years and then finally having the answer. You know, there's just something beautiful about that. It's so beautiful.
And I was finally able to revisit Alien 3 for the first time in many years, almost like it was the first time I had ever seen it. I saw the assembly cut.
You watched the assembly cut, yeah.
And then I watched Alien Resurrection, which
you watched the alternate cut of that as well, or?
Yeah. I'm still not. There's still some pros for that movie, but it still does not tickle my fancy, I guess you could say.
See the extended cut.
Now,
what did you think
Alien
of
3?
Extended cut of Alien, yeah. Or Alien 3, that is.
Alien 3, you know, basically it was almost like the first time seeing it.
Yeah.
Other than I love that, other than the little issue with the misguided special effects that they used, it could have been like, you know,
bravo,
very misguided. I mean, and other than the fact that like I still really hate the opening of the movie, like how, you know, those two characters that we grew to love.
Yeah.
But I like the darkness of it. I like the bleakness of it. Sigourney Weaver knocks it out of the park.
As its own standalone movie, it's a fucking pretty goddamn good one.
As a standalone sci-fi horror, yes, but as part of the Alien saga, it pisses me off.
It's just okay.
Yeah.
Regardless.
But I agree. I also liked, like, in revisiting it, I do like the bleakness. I love the cast in it. Like, what an amazing cast of some of the finest British character actors working at the time.
And you saw more. I remember thinking that I was seeing more of like Charles Dance than I did in the original cut.
Yeah. You also see way more Paul McGann. He was the crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he actually gets a complete story arc in the assembly cut, whereas in the theatrical cut he just kind of disappears after a while. You just assume he got killed at some point. But I
didn't hate it. Alien Resurrection is the one that was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, that was.
I've always
I don't know. There's just
that was where they jumped the shark.
I've always said I liked Alien Resurrection up until the point in the movie where it started sucking.
You know, not only did it jump the shark, but it was a shark riding another shark jumping the shark.
I actually really like about the first half of Alien Resurrection. Like, the first half of it, I think, has some good stuff.
Off my hair.
When she walks into that laboratory, that's still incredibly disturbing. But like,
I still maintain that should have been more disturbing. They should have had Giger working on that film, doing those creature designs, and it would have been even more disturbing.
More phallus too.
Yeah,
but like I don't know, the
penises and vaginas.
Way more.
The ending like creature, I was just kind of like
garbage.
I mean, I want to be horrified, but I can't stop laughing.
I fucking hated that creature so much. Like that whole. See, that is well fully into the part of the movie where it's sucking.
Yeah. I don't know, the effect of it dying was pretty sweet, though.
That was pretty cool. I like that idea, but that was kind of, The thing I like about that movie, though, is it's basically a dark comedy. Like, there's a lot of, dark humor in it that I think a lot of people went over a lot of people's heads because they were expecting it to be just another, straight-up, scary, no-nonsense alien movie, but it's not. I mean, it's written by Joss Whedon, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
it's basically
and it's really
a black comedy.
It's really a movie of its time too. Like it's so like it fits in that late '90s, fun kind of. I don't know. But but when you're in the same series as freaking Aliens, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Alien lips.
Alien lips.
The thing has lips, and it's just wrong. Like,
wait, are you talking about the newborn thing?
Yeah.
It
just looks wrong.
And eye sockets and the tongue and shit.
I know it's part human, but
if Skeletor and an elephant had sex, that would be the
inside out, and I don't know how it's alive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. That was a huge misstep.
Why are the insides on the outside? That's not okay.
And I noticed we've never actually had an alien story that goes beyond that point in the timeline either. We've gone way back. So I don't know if we'll ever get one that.
And people point out that the original alien has lips. Like, yeah, I know, but these
it does.
Like,
but
gross lips. Like, you're not okay. Like, doesn't look good. Yeah.
Because it should have been Giger during the design.
Who did this? It looks like Screaming Mad George work. Who did the actual work?
I think it was Stan Winston.
Was it Stan Winston? Yeah. But I think a lot of it was probably Stan
Alien
Winston.
Erection.
I think a lot of it was Stan Winston's understudies and not Stan Winston himself. But what was I going to say? To pour
Stan Winston was sick the day that they did the creature at the
end. Here, you guys do it. It'll be fine. But to pour salt in the wound, when that was originally released in theaters, H.R. Giger got no on-screen credit for the original design of the alien. And so it's like, first off, they didn't even ask him to participate in the movie at all. Second off, they didn't even credit him with the original alien design. He took them to court. Won basically instantly. And in all future re-releases and home video releases and everything, he is credited properly for the original alien design. But
it was a fucking
Fox
character designer on that.
Fox were just really being cocks on that. But yeah, I mean,
Fox was being fucks.
He was still alive. He should have been asked to participate, at least in some kind of advisory capacity or something.
Amalgamated Dynamics worked on that movie. They did Tremors, and they have a really cool YouTube channel where they talk about all that.
Oh, very nice. Their work on Tremors was fucking awesome.
I know.
Love the graboids.
I guess they worked on one of the, I think Jurassic Park 3 or whatever. They do a lot of creature stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's neat.
Well, we should probably call it a night, guys. I'd like to get some gaming in tonight. Any requests for Twitch streams tonight?
Do you want to watch us kill each other in depth again?
Okay, I split up our playthrough of that, by the way. I have episodes of depth all the way through to the middle of August.
Well, we're not done with the year, so I'm just saying.
Well, that's true, but I know.
No, it's fine. I'm just fucking with you.
I gotta go take a Geiger.
I've got, so we got, what are the choices, Major Matoko asked? So that is a good question. Well, let's see. Well, I think they just released a big patch for Conan. Maybe it will actually load this time. So
Was it not loading for a while?
It was not loading. It was crashing on startup. But apparently, I don't know if it was added on this update or if it's an upcoming one, but they're adding another function where your character can climb walls. So, like, you can climb up mountains and shit. So, some of those hard-to-reach places that we couldn't get to before, we might be able to just climb to, which would be kind of cool. But, yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. There's also Prey. We didn't get very far into Prey, so there's plenty more to go with that. Let's see. What the hell else am I playing? I got some other stuff I got for reviews I haven't even opened up yet. Like, let's see. I've got... oh, no. Not played yet. Here we go. Not played yet. I have Just Ignore Them, Shadows 2 Perfidia, The Artifact, and The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker.
Oh my god. That last one is actually really good.
It's an FMV game. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So anyway, those are 4 that I have not played yet that I have for review. So might throw one of those on just for at least maybe half an hour just to kind of do whatever. Yeah, so I think kind of maybe Conan, Prey. There's Star Drop. We could do some more Star Drop. That was pretty good. We're enjoying the story in that. I still have to figure out how to get through the last half of Sonder, episode 1, which I know Stoud was enjoying for all the wrong reasons. That was the really glitchy sci-fi one, Stoud, that you loved for its glitchiness. Like when I'm talking to the other character.
The Outlast DLC.
Outlast, yeah, there's the rest of Outlast Whistleblower, and then I have all of Outlast 2 that I haven't even started yet, obviously, because I want to finish the other one first. What else? Yeah. Oh, I got Inner Voices, which I haven't. Sorry, what?
I vote for the FMV game, honestly.
The FMV guy, Infectious Madness, Dr. Decker.
Yes. Stout seemed very excited about it, so
Dr. Fred Decker.
Splatterhouse.
If it's one thing I know, Stout knows his fucking video games.
Well, this is true.
He watches Twitch obsessively.
He does. He does. Yes, I am also liking Prey.
That game will just piss the fuck off of Sean. Sean will get so pissed off at that game.
Which one?
The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker.
Oh. So that's why you want me to play it, because you predict I'll become infuriated.
Okay, so here's what would piss people off about this game. What typically does is that it's a game that prides itself and sells itself on being something where you can ask it a million fucking questions, like it's Siri.
Yeah,
and it will be able to pick up on all of those questions. Except it doesn't fucking do that. You have to be so fucking precise in the exact manner that you ask your questions that 9 times out of 10 when you ask a question, you'll get the "I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about" response from the
So basically it's like the old school text adventures disguised as an FMV game.
Yes.
I do not understand.
Oh my god, I want to see this.
It's not a bad game.
I do not understand. Please rephrase that question. I do not understand. Please rephrase. I said go fuck yourself. I do not understand fuck. Please refrain your question. Rephrase. Oh, some of those old text adventures. It's like, oh my god, how the first thing you would try to discover with those is how advanced or limited is the parser in this text adventure. How much can I type that it will actually understand? Most of them would be 2-word explains, like go north, get box, you know,
Sit,
use
chair.
screwdriver,
Okay.
eat corn cob.
If you play it in hard mode,
Oh, good.
you don't get any hints. You can ask for a hint or get a hint if you're not playing in hard mode. But if you are playing in hard mode, no hints. So you're literally hitting your head against the wall, just trying to figure out how to answer the question.
Oh my god, not that far, but I really want.
That would be too mad. Okay, we've been playing for 3 hours. We got him to answer 1 question. Good night. Oh, man. Okay. Stewie one and anybody else wondering, my Steam name is, surprise, surprise, Zeren. So, there you go. Basically, I am Zeren everywhere.
Now
So
you can
Ronnie
expect
Zederick.
a million. Sorry.
Oh, very nice. Duncan says, Zeren, I'm playing Zork on my Acorn Risk PC. That's RISC. Risk Architecture for the win. Reduced instruction set. I also have the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy text adventure on the C64. Sweet! I played the shit out of that Hitchhiker's Guide text adventure on my Apple IIc. And now you can actually play it online for free. There's like a web version that has some basic graphics with it. Graphics done in the style of the guide, which is kind of cool. But I really liked that Hitchhiker's Guide game. It was basically just like the book, but interactive and with a lot of alternate paths that you could get Arthur to go through and go through various other horrible things. My favorite was when you had to figure out a way to have in your inventory both tea and no tea simultaneously. So what you had to do was venture into your own brain and remove your common sense so that you could have tea and no tea simultaneously.
What? You
Yes.
gotta play this live at some point.
That's right.
I'm never gonna play it myself, so I'll watch you go through it.
It's good. I have not played very much of the bunker yet, Major Motoko. I played like 5 minutes of it just to kind of see what it was like. That's one I'm going to sit down and do like a beginning to end in one go. Because it takes, I think, about 2 hours to go through it. So kind of like how I do the Telltale games. I just kind of want to sit down and do it all from beginning to end, for better or worse. I'm sure I'll screw things up horribly along the way and we'll all die. But so yeah, it started off where I did the first scene where it was basically the young man tending to his sick mother, and then you had he offers to read to her in bed. So you had the choice of like 3 books. One was like, I don't know, like some kind of, you know, English literature book. One was like a children's book, and one was a technical manual for the shelter they were in. So I was like, oh yeah, we're totally going to read the technical manual. That's going to be great. So he starts reading the technical manual, and she starts just coughing up a lung, and then I think she dies shortly after. It's like, wow, I made her die of boredom listening to you reading the technical manual.
You're a bad person.
So when we do the actual game, we'll probably pick something a little more entertaining for Mum to listen to. Maybe Flopsy Bunny goes to the circus. You know, that's what all old ladies like to listen to when they're dying. But, yes, The Bunker is an FMV adventure game. It's 100% FMV. Having been a huge fan of FMV games in the 90s, I'm really happy to see them making a nostalgic comeback lately. I'm really glad that that has become a nostalgia thing, and we're seeing lots of FMV games suddenly showing up on Steam. And, of course, now the video quality is vastly superior to what we had back in the 90s. Like, we basically get them all in high definition now.
Even the low quality quote-unquote footage they show is better quality than the actual footage they had in FMV games.
Oh, I know. It's like...
They're like emulating this old retro look, but it's still higher quality than the SMD game ever was.
Yes, absolutely,
Great.
definitely.
So I had to clarify that a little bit.
That is correct.
That was a bit vague. You're like, wow.
Well, I used to play a lot of the Sega CD FMV games as
Sewer Shark.
yeah. Oh, I fucking love Sewer Shark. Can we please get a high def remaster of that for the love of God? We're getting
Is Night Trap sells well? Probably.
we're getting Night Trap. Which reminds me, when does that come out? I don't want to miss out on
It's
that.
out already, bro.
Fuck. Where do I get it? I forget now. I completely forgot about that until just now. What?
Limited Run Games.
Limited Run Games. Okay, here we go.
What was it? Indie Box. Fuck. It might be Indie Box. One of those two.
No, I think you're right. I think it's Limited Run Games. That sounds familiar.
I follow both of them. I like both of their services. I just haven't ordered from them yet. I don't have a PlayStation 4 or Vita yet.
Limited Run Games. There it is. Okay. Page. No. News. Oh, hi, Wonder Boy.
It's probably up for pre-order. I don't know.
Night Trap. Says coming soon. Ah!
Oh, okay, so soonish.
The original.
This month, I think.
Well, hold on. The original announcement was April.
Right.
I'm afraid. I'm looking in the sold out
Anyway.
section. I'm afraid.
I gotta bail girlfriend sleep.
Oh no, it's not in
I gotta
there.
talk to her.
Okay, I think we're okay. I don't think it's out yet. Alright, good. Don't want to miss out on Night Trap. Everybody buy Night Trap. Just leave one for me. That's all I ask. Just leave me one.
Don't leave him anything.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break here. Just kind of need to drink a lot of water because that popcorn is really salty. And have a quick smoke break, and then we'll come back and do some twitching. So I think we'll try that Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker once. I want to give that a spin. Do love me some FMV. And then maybe we'll play some Prey and or some Conan after. All right. So catch you later, folks. Thanks for coming out to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. For those sticking around, we'll see you in a bit. For those not sticking around, we'll see you next week. So until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for just being you and not being cockbags. Sayonara!